Today, we're stepping into an era where the ability to completely reshape your life is not just a fantasy, it's a reality. You're living in a time unlike any other in human history. Right now, you hold more power in your hands to reinvent yourself than people ever dreamed of in the past. But this isn't just about external changes. It's about a fundamental shift in mindset. You might think, how can I possibly be powerful when my day is filled with work, responsibilities, and stress? But take a moment to reflect on how drastically things have changed. Just a generation ago, people were chained to a single career, often sacrificing their happiness for stability. Your parents or grandparents didn't have the freedom to switch paths whenever they wanted. But you do. Every decade can be a new chapter if you choose it to be. This is a privilege your ancestors could only dream of. Consider the story of Noah, a 65-year-old man. When he was younger, he dreamt of becoming a physiotherapist. Yet, life had other plans and led him into teaching, a career he didn't choose but stayed in for over 4 decades. Now, as he picks up odd teaching jobs just to make ends meet, he feels as though he's been treading the same path over and over again, trapped in a loop. Now meet his daughter, Olivia. She's just 35 and has already reinvented herself multiple times. She started out in finance, but it didn't take long before she realized it wasn't her calling. Instead of sticking to a path she hated, she left everything behind and set out to volunteer abroad. During her travels, she stumbled upon graphic design, took a few online courses, and started a career she's passionate about. And now, she's exploring a new dream, becoming a scuba diving instructor. The difference? She didn't settle. She took control and embraced change again and again. Imagine reaching 100, looking back at a life not defined by a single role, but by 8 distinct lives, each with its own rich experiences. You could have lived through periods of adventure, learning, creation, and quiet reflection. This freedom to evolve, to craft new identities, is the true essence of power today. It's not about having a single career for decades. It's about being agile, staying curious, and having the courage to follow new paths. The world has shifted. Traditional degrees don't hold the same value anymore. Instead, it's your drive, your willingness to keep learning, and your readiness to pivot that count. Right now, every door is open. The walls of education have crumbled, and knowledge flows freely. With a few clicks, you can master new skills, access courses from experts, and immerse yourself in any field you want to explore. You have the tools to craft a new career within months, and, when the time comes, move on to a new passion. It's okay to feel overwhelmed by choices, that's normal. But remember, you aren't locked into one identity. Each decade can be a completely new version of you, if you dare to take the leap. Excuses that held past generations back, like lack of time or resources, have lost their strength. If you feel stuck, it's not because the options aren't there. It's because you haven't taken the first step. Jane Goodall once said, "What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." This decision has never been more crucial. You have to ask yourself, will you use this power to shape the life you dream of, or will you let it slip through your fingers, lost to distractions? Technology can be your greatest ally or your greatest obstacle. It can connect you to knowledge, people, and opportunities that transform your life. But it can also keep you stagnant, endlessly scrolling, losing precious time. The choice is yours. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of who you are and who you can become.